expressing to the, as a minority community, there could be one voice projecting to the Washington DC or anywhere. Why only 3 states?
There is a national FIA which covers the whole USA.
But you are the world's largest now, outside of India. If they are there together, why can't we having the largest?
We are largest because we are more active, and we have a history of last 47 years of establishment. Not only that, but we are also doing largest parade out of India, and this will be the 36th parade. So I mean, and then New York is a financial hub. Also, it's a heart of the world. So New York City has, and also I mean, you look at most Indians live in this tri-state. So FIA is largest because we have a prominent Indian population in this tri-state.
So that's an advantage of having an association here and large number of.
So
that's correct.
That's a benefit to FIA to serve the largest community of Indian out of India.
That is very good to hear that. And but there are also other FIAs, and like I know for a fact in Columbus they have in Chicago they have. They have the same names, but when I spoke to a couple of people, they said that is also they're all sort of like a chapters or something. That's what misconception or whatever it is they call.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So basically, I mean, all FIA has the same role and responsibility in same kind of constitution you can say, or bylaws you can say, that is for San Francisco or Chicago or Houston or other area. It's kind of same way they did it. But this is for 3 states, maybe San Francisco only for California. So I mean, everybody has their own parameter of Indian population, how the Indian population is settled. That's the way they carve out their own organization by the states.
So yours says no individual can be a member of yours, only the association can be a member, provided that association falls in this area of New Jersey, New York and Connecticut.
That is correct. That's one of the other criteria is to be 501c3.
501c also, that's a mandatory.
That is correct, yes.
Okay.
Because our role as an umbrella organization, being a non-profit, is also to serve, to make sure that we serve the community by all means, and being a non-profit, being a membership organization for non-profit association, helps us to take it to the next step.
And also, like, how many organizations do you think that associations are in a tri-state area? I mean, not tri-state, these 3 states.
There may be many. I don't have any count, but I mean, 80 members is a big number. It's basically almost cover most of the prominent organization under FIA umbrella.
And let me also ask you, I don't know whether it's appropriate or not. Out of this 80, are they represent all the communities? Like the India is so diverse, so many languages.
Yep.
Are they covered all?
Yep. We have.
That's correct.
Yeah, we have diverse.
We have if you can say regional, if you can say religious, if you can say political, they all part of under umbrella, as long as they are 501c.
And also I see that every year, I mean, you do like 21st, and some other people, they do it in New Jersey also. There are 2 people, they tried doing it, and New York again doing. So is it the signs of our people are not united?
No, we definitely, we are all united. We are the oldest association, like we mentioned, this year is the 36th year. We've been doing it for last 35 years. We've been becoming bigger and better. Every year we have 50,000 plus people attending. Last year we had around 100,000 plus people coming, from all around the world. So we are the biggest platform. We do it in heart of Manhattan, which is the financial hub and the center of the world. So we've been doing it many years. A lot of other organizations have carried on the same tradition of doing the parades in their own neighborhoods, which is more than welcome, because all we want is all the Indians staying outside the United States to feel pride and celebrate our Independence Day, and show to the world that we all Indians can. This is the culture that we can bring. We can show it to the folks here in United States.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I mean, if they want, they can also join you.
Yes.
Apart from they're doing
that's correct.
There.
That is correct. Yes.
And such a noble thought of FIA, like 1970. Who started this actually?
FIA was started by then some students came from India and they settled here. Ramesh Patel, then Yashpal Soi, Mr. H.R. Shah, Dr. Parikh. Those are the pioneer who started FIA in early days. Prabir Roy. So there are so many, I mean, good people get together. But how it started, that also I would like to tell you. When Mrs. Indira Gandhi came to America, and everybody wanted to see her. So everybody go one by one, and then they started. Okay, this is Association of Gujarat, this is Association of Maharashtra, this is Association of Telangana. So Indira Gandhi.
At that time, Telangana was not there. So obviously, maybe.
So Indira Gandhi ji ne bataya ki bhai still you are separate in this country. So Ramesh Patel take a challenge, and he decided that let's have one organization, let's have one voice, and again we are minority here, so we need to unite together and see that how we can protect our community.
Yes.
So that was the main reason behind it, and Ramesh Patel successfully did this, and he's still doing it.
Okay, so pretty much he's like a founder, and
he's a founder. He's a founder.
So what is the structure of this FIA? Pretty much like
FIA has a 13 trustee, and also FIA has an executive committee. Executive committee is elected every year, and but the trustee and the board is remain there, and then that's how it constitute.
And these trustees, 13 people, are they are permanent, or are they rotation basis, or they elected?
No, they are permanent because they are the one who really work hard for this many years. Since last 47 years, all trustees and everybody work here. But one thing everybody need to understand, that they volunteer. They never take any paycheck. They just volunteer their time, and also they volunteer their money. Because when you are handling all those things, it doesn't come free, because every time you go to New York City, you have to pay toll. So all those people who really dedicated, and they have love for the country, and they also wanted to see that how we can keep India and America together. So I mean, they are dedicated, and they are still there.
So maybe the new people's entry is not there. Maybe that's the reason, like a lot of new organizations are coming up and they want to do parades.
New people in the trustee board can definitely come. Let's see, if somebody passed away, then there is always a place for a new person to come in.
I mean, we don't want that situation to happen. We want the situation to happen for on merit basis or as a process basis.
Yeah. But I mean, FIA has right now in committee and subcommittee about 100 volunteers. So whoever dedicate their time, whoever is capable enough to lead the organization, they are invited, and they take a position of the trustee.
So they are invited. I mean, but you are pretty much saying is those 13 people is a cap, or they can even increase the number?
It's a cap. I mean, they can increase if they want to, but I think it's not needed, or is not required at this point.
Okay.
Based on what chairman think. But I think bylaws can be changed by all 100% voting. So that is possible.
Okay.
Technically, it is possible.
So, okay, but the thing is, the working committee, executive committee is nominated by board of trustees, or are they elected?
They are elected.
They are elected.
They are elected.
Yep,
yes, but
correct.
board of trustee will definitely approve before they run for election.
Okay.
Because whoever wants to be in executive committee's role and responsibility is they have to perform for that particular year all activity. So when somebody has to take a responsibility and do all activities successfully, they have to be experienced. And when they have to be experienced, so that's something it doesn't definitely needed, because FIA is doing progress, doing successful, doing a lot of committee work. So they have to be experienced.
Okay, good. Yep. And this year, like for such a big parade, like talking about 50,000 people or something.
Yep.
And who are the grand marshals and who are the chief guests?
So this year we have Grand Marshal is Abhishek Bachchan, who happens to be coming from the patriotic family. His great grandfather served in for the Indian Independence Day. Abhishek Bachchan, and so he's a very patriotic person. Then we have Yog Shri Ramdev Baba as other chief guest. And then we have a superstar from Vikram from Tamil Nadu, who is also going to be our chief guest. And we're going to have many other TV stars from ZTV and from Andhra Pradesh to join us and celebrate the India's 70th Independence Day with us. I also want to talk about something about the event.
Yes.
The parade starts on the 30th Street and Madison Avenue at 12 p.m. and then we will have around 35 floats and around 15 marching bands going towards the cultural stand. The cultural stand is located on 25th Street, and we have around 40 booths, lot of food, lot of other activities for the kids on the cultural stage. We will also have dance performances going from around 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. So we have a lot of activities, So what we would like, on behalf of all trustees of FIA and all the family members, please bring the kids there. It's a nice way to show your kids the culture of India in a way that they might have not seen in other places. So please, we would encourage, join with your whole family, come there and celebrate India's 70th Independence Day with us on August 21st on Madison Avenue.
So what time you said it starts?
It's 12 p.m.
12 p.m. 12 p.m. to what time it's going to go?
12 p.m. to 3:30 or 4 o'clock is going to be the parade time, and then we have the cultural program, which will go on from 4:30 to 6 p.m.
4:30 to 6 p.m. Okay.
On a stage.
On a stage, yes, of course.
And the food is open all the time.
Okay, is it free or is it a price? I mean, food is open.
The whole event is free. Being in the cultural area, everything is free. Yes, you got to buy the food for whatever.
Okay, but food is available, but they have to buy it.
That is correct.
The event is free. Okay.
That is correct, and we also made sure that the food is as priced reasonably. Being in Manhattan, we have worked with all the vendors so that the food is priced reasonably. So all the families that can come with the kids can have not only a good time exposing their kids to the Indian culture, but also enjoy a good Indian food. And we made sure that the food booths that are there are covering many states of India, so a lot of good variety food is going to be there.
Okay, and before we talk about what is the stretch of that walking in like a mile or 2 miles?
It starts from 38th Street and then parade will merge at 27th Street.
So how much?
So it's
distance?
about 10 blocks.
10 blocks only.
10 blocks.
So I think before we discuss about all the things, and we have a caller. Yes, sir, please ask your question. We have a FIA President, Anand Patel, and also Mahesh Bhagia. He's the Vice President of FIA. And he wanted to talk about any questions about the New York parade. This is the world's largest parade outside of India. Any questions, please do call on the screen numbers in our channel, TV5, and just you can ask any questions. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Hi sir, namaste. My name is Vilas Reddy. I'm calling from New Jersey.
Yes, Vilas.
FIA team, thank you so much. You are doing wonderful job. We are proud of you, FIA team. I have two questions. First question, I think last year we were planned to Guinness Book record, but I think we didn't achieve. Is there any plan now? Second question, I think second largest people in USA are Telugu people. So many organizations are there Telugu people. So I didn't see much people in FIA. So if you include more associations Telugu people, it will be very great success. I'm just as a suggestion. So is there any process to joining membership or so? I don't know. Can you explain on that? Thank you so much.
I think, Vilas, you asked a beautiful question. I was about to ask that question because last time Ankur Vaidya has said in the open statement, and they're going to create the Guinness World Record in 3, not even 1. Actually, he asked for 1, but there are 3, he said. I think number of people is 1, and second thing is number of flags, or number 3 is some pieces, I don't remember.
Right. I think somehow.
And also his second question is, he feels that the second largest community is Telugu.
That's
I don't know, some people say it's the number 1 largest right now. But anyway, as per the stats of the world thing, Telugu is still second. So why the Telugu people are not involved? And we will answer that question to Vilas. It's a good question. So please go ahead. What do you comment on that?
Let's see number 1 regarding
the records.
Guinness Book of World Record. FIA don't have any employee. It works strictly on a volunteer, and somehow we couldn't make it. I mean, we try hard, and I should salute to Ankur Vaidya for taking a bold step to make it happen. But I think that was not successful, but it was a good try.
Yes.
And maybe in the future, FIA will definitely attempt any kind of Guinness Book of World Record. That's in a pipeline. Maybe in coming year it will happen. That's number one. Number two, I think Telugu Association is also part of FIA, but I mean there may be so many other
there are many
organization of Telugu community, and I do salute Telugu community for their achievement in a professional world of USA. So they are welcome always, and that will be even bring more value to FIA. So I mean it's all open, as we says that any non-profit organization from Telugu, I mean Andhra or Telangana is always welcome. You can talk to Yaspal Soi, he's our vice chairman, is handling those things. So definitely it's open for everybody. So I mean we all welcome them, absolutely.
And currently, out of your board of trustees, are there any one or two the Telugu representation you have, being the largest community, he says?
We don't have right now, but we do have Punjabi, we do have Gujarati, we do have Bengali. So I mean it's open for.
So the largest community is ignored right now, as of now.
I
I mean, hopefully, Vilas, I think they will. I think what is his name?
No, we do have Radhakrishnan. He is from.
Yeah, but Telugu community.
Yeah, he's not from Telugu. He's from Tamil Nadu. So I mean, we have people from all four corner of India.
Yes.
But I mean, to be trustee or to be a part of it's a hard work. If you ask me myself, before I become president, I work in FIA as a volunteer for 17 years.
Wow.
So,
good to hear.
so somebody has to really work and dedicate time, and definitely it's open because FIA is a federation of Indian association, and all Indians are equally treated, and they're welcome. Even we have a Muslim member also. So I mean it's not related to any particular religion.
So they're trying to be diversified as much as possible.
Yes,
absolutely.
Because of
definitely.
constraints, I think as you said that the new entry is very tough.
Yes.
So I mean the people who are working entry is tough. So I don't think Telugu, what is representation would be more tough.
So I hope it's you satisfy my answer, and then look into that. That's fine. You are welcome.
Yes.
Yep, we are always welcoming, new young people with bringing fresh ideas, That's how we have been growing for last 35 years, and that's how we have reached this stage, is bringing in new folks with newer ideas to help us to.
Yeah.
But one thing that folks have to understand is this is a lot of hard work and volunteer, and I'm sure you guys can do it. But let's, so that's when we can go with it.
Yes, last time I said that Ankur Vaidya has made a good attempt
Yep.
of creating a Guinness history. Yes, he was in our show, in our studios, TV5 studios, and he was here, like sitting here. And I'm not sure Ramesh Patelji was there or not. I think he was also there. And we had a good discussion. And subsequently, when we talked to him, and he wants to create history.
Yeah.
But I think when we are all united and having a multiple parades and choice, when we show united, this Guinness Book of Records also could happen. Definitely.
It could happen.
It could happen. Yes, it could definitely happen, and we should all wish for that.
Yes. And so when you said like 10 blocks, around 10 blocks. So and typically a person starts from one block to the other one. How much time would it take approximately, given the
When float is going on, it's always slow because there is a band up there. There's some dancing group up there. So it's going slow. So I mean, if you really look at, I don't think I can explain you on one block, but let's see, from 38th Street when parade start to come at the 27th Street, it will take 2.5 to 3 hours.
Okay, it's a good 2.5 to 3 hours time. Okay, good.
Minimum 2.5 hours to maximum 3 hours.
So the front will be the Grand Marshal, all the VIPs.
That is correct.
Yes. And also like they're always saying, there's always a fight to be who is the front or something. So is this still exists, or is there any protocols you have to follow?
No, I mean I will explain you. We used to. I mean, before what happened that Grand Marshal used to walk, but when he walked, he was covered by all other people surrounding him, and it was very difficult for people to really look at him or wave him or wish him. So last few years what we are doing is we have Grand Marshal and Chief Guest, they are on a float. So it's view better, people can see them, people can wave hand to them, and safety is the biggest concern, because when there is a 50,000 to 100,000 people waiting in a line, it is very difficult for few security personnel to control them. So for the security reason, now what we are doing is the Grand Marshal and Chief Guest, they are on a float. So that's what happening now, and it will happen continuously because of the security reason.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good to hear that thing. And actually, what is you are achieving out of doing all this parade? What do you want to do? What do you want to show to the world?
I just wanted to tell you, what is the goal of FIA, and what the goal of FIA is. There's so many other things, but the main principal thing is that how we get our freedom from Britain. There are so many leaders who give up their life. There are so many family, children and wife, they lose their husband. So today is the day that we all have to salute those people.
Yes.
Who fight for our country, who give us freedom, and we are here today because of the freedom. Because we have freedom, we can educate ourselves, we can do anything. We are not suppressed by any Britisher or anybody, but India flourishes, and India can be superpower one day. It's only because we are free, we have freedom. So we need to celebrate, and I would like to request all parents that they should sit down with their children. Today is the day, and then Republic Day is another day. So 2 days in a whole year, you should sit down with your children and you tell them what happened in Jallianwala Bagh, how Mahatma Gandhi get the freedom with non-violence, and especially when terrorism at the peak. It's a very good message. We need to educate our children. We need to show them the value of democracy. And today is the day we should salute to those people who really fight. They give up their family and they give us the freedom. So that this is the day of memory. We need to keep that torch alive for coming generation. So our country should not be again ruled by somebody else, but we should keep ourselves free.
Good. I mean, such a message you are trying to do it, because I understand we are like a first generation, and you want to carry the same thing to second generation. So we want to talk about the youth's involvement. Before we talk about youth involvement, we have a caller. Please go ahead, sir. Ask your question, and what is your name and where are you calling from?
Hello.
Yes, please.
Hello, sir. My name is Srikar. I have been watching your show, and it's very nice. So I have a question, sir.
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
Go ahead. Please.
Yeah. Actually, I am a student, and I just want to attend the show. So, is there any registration process or anything for this?
No.
Event is free.
The whole event is free. Whole event is free, and you can come there. Mostly people, what they do is parade start at 12 o'clock, but you can come there after 11. And then there will be a lot of hype on 38th Street. There will be so many media personnel. They will come, they'll take interview, photographs, all those things happening. And also you can see the big cheers because the whole crowd is there. There are so many celebrities, and also some politicians will be there. So you can come there. It's very open. You don't need anything. Just come down there, and also tell your friends, family. Let's everybody join.
That's a good thing.
Yep.
And a lot of students. There
Okay,
is a
sir.
huge
Thank
people.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
is that
sir.
Srikanth? Is that okay? You are clear?
Yes, sir. I'm very much clear.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
are you coming for the parade? That's the most important now.
Right.
Yes,
How
sir.
many
Yes,
are
sir.
coming?
I'm coming for the event for sure.
So you were made before or after seeing this show you made up your mind?
Actually, I have plans to attend from before. I think so. But after seeing this show, I am really, I got determined to attend this event.
Good. That's why the purpose
Thank
of
you so
this
much.
is we wanted to clarify as many doubts, and also there is a need to raise a common voice to the Washington DC. That's why we want to showcase that we are all united. And as it says that the India in the past we had a lot of sufferings. and all these leaders, it's a time to memorize at least once in a year, and otherwise we wouldn't have been here, and again we go back to the same old system.
Yep.
And before somebody else comes back and we want to be
Yes, sir.
alive
This is
again one more
actually,
time and be active. Go
it is
ahead,
the world's
Srikanth.
largest India Day parade, and that too in another country, and it is very proud moment for us. So every Indian should attend this show.
And also
Thank
there's a very
you so
proud
much.
moment. TV5 is a media partner now, so you have to be very proud. And USA's #1 news channel, Telugu channel, is part of again the FIA.
Yeah.
And so you should be definitely supporting. They are coming forward, and they wanted us to communicate, saying that they are open. Unfortunately, they have the trustees are not giving us the penetration, and hopefully the way we make rise and they will rise, and one day the things will come up or whatever.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. And all the
Looking
best to
for a lot of
TV5
volunteers
also.
and then,
Yes.
And also, I have seen Darjeeling sanitation project by
Yes.
FIA.
Yes, Clean India project.
That
Yes,
is
they're
correct.
doing it.
The Swachh, just to add on to that, the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, that's a big
Yes.
program that is raised by our Prime
Yeah.
Minister Modi,
Yes.
Narendra Bhai Modi, and we have adopted it as a part of our project in Darjeeling. We have done many good work, many good things in the Darjeeling project.
Sanitation project.
Sanitation, that's correct. So Swachh Bharat is one of that.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Yeah, I
really
read about
appreciable, sir. That's a great event.
Yeah, because in Darjeeling there are around 40% they don't have the sanitation process. FIA is committed in partnership with the.
That's
I believe
correct.
that's what it shows in the
Yes.
information.
That is correct. Yes.
That is
Yep.
good. That's good to hear that. I want to come up with that thing, but this caller has asked the questions. They're literally, breaking my flow, which is
Thank
good.
you, sir.
I want them to
Nice
do my
talking
job.
with you, sir.
If you do your more job, then I don't have to sit here, So callers, please go ahead and ask the questions, and that really helps. And not only you support that India Day parade, and also it helps the new thoughts and how they unitedly we can do something good for back home. So similarly, and to do such a wonderful event, bringing the grand marshals and chief guests and all the cultural things, and I'm sure that it will cost a lot of money. And I know that you're not taking any money. So typically this event, how much would it cost?
It's very cost is close to 250,000 plus. It depends on all kind of expense. And lately, New York City is charging a lot of money for permits. You have to go through about at least 4 or 5 permits from New York City, and every permit is a 1-year process. And then we have to pay them good money, and maybe they are charging because they also have to provide a lot of policemen for the security, and New York City also has its own cost. So it's New York City itself is not cheap.
Yes.
So definitely. Also, we are renting all those floats, which those floats is also cost. But we are so far so lucky that so many business people, so many organizations, they always volunteer their money, time, and it always help FIA to do break even.
Excellent.
Yep.
And you're basically the source of income to handle is, are there donations or the floats or some other thing?
Yes, we are. As first of all, I would also thank TV5 and Manna TV to be a media partner, and they have bartered a lot of these expenses. So this is the way we have been growing for many years. This is how we have been covering many good people like yourselves come forward, help us barter the charges. So we don't have to pay those expenses. We also have opportunities for other big corporates to reach Indian population right in Manhattan with doing a float, doing a booth, doing smaller corporates can also do a full page ad to help us take us and do this parade in the world's largest capital.
Yeah, I would like to salute Air India that they are our official carrier for FIA, and since last 40 years they are supporting FIA to bring the celebrity here, and also they provide some of the expenses and some of the cargo if you have to bring it from India, which is certain things is very special, such as flags and stuff like that. So Air India is a great help. Not only that, but other TV Asia, ZTV, also Hacks. There's so many other Dunkin' Donuts. So I can give so many names, and they all help.
Yep.
and it definitely helps FIA to run every year again and again and again. I'm sure it will keep going.
So typically, how many
also.
floats you have it, in there?
It's vary, goes from 25 to 40. New York City allows 40 floats if you
It's
have
a
to
cap.
go high.
That's correct.
That's
Okay.
the cap.
So you have to make the money out of 40.
That's
So
That's
the
correct.
moment more demand, you increase the price. So typically, what is the float will cost?
Typically, the float costs $6,000.
$6,000.
Yep.
And $6,000, and I mean, you have like
That's
still
the
like
lowest number.
August 21st is hardly enough, another
Yeah.
10 days. How many floats have you already got secured?
So far we have 25 plus.
25. We
Yeah.
are close to 30 floats.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Oh,
still
so
have
yours
room.
10 more room.
Yes, yes.
So
10
if
more
any
room, yes.
viewers, you want to, if any of our viewers, if they're patriotic, they
Yes.
want to do something, and they can, sponsor a float, or
That's correct.
they can come out.
That's correct.
Or
Or
they
do
can
do
do
a
booth
booth, do a full page ad. There are different ways to reach out and help us, to
And
support
they-
this event.
And the website is, I believe, FIANJNYCT.org.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, New Jersey, New York, Connecticut. So it's very easy. FIANJNYCT.org.
correct.
So please go to the site, and you want to help anything, but please don't remember after that inform us. We'll make sure that after our show they did it, so
Right.
some credit goes to us also.
So it's a www.fianjct.
Yeah.
Oh, NY
NY
first.
NY, yes.
Was it formed in NY?
That's correct.
Yes.
That's
That's
the reason.
correct.
Okay, that
Jackson
makes
Heights.
sense. Yes, Jackson Heights.
It
I
cannot be
guessed,
better
yes.
place, right?
That's right, absolutely. And also, like FIA is also a critic saying that the youth involvement is not that much. So
You have a youth sitting here.
I think, I mean, then
No,
that-
we definitely, we have a lot of youth members in the different committees.
we want to give them like
We do
some
have-
decision roles or
That is
some
correct.
management roles.
Yes, yes.
Then they get inspired, and more youth is coming.
Yeah.
There are a lot of volunteers youth, but as I told you before that it took 17 years for me to be at this position. So you will not see them in a limelight.
So they will become more like you.
But there are some youths and they are learning, and
It's like a government, you join as a section officer and you retire as some sort of like a, LDC, I think, LDC, UDC
Right.
section office, something like that,
Right.
So I think it's...
No, we've been empowering a lot of youths in different committees right now. Even the gala banquet is being done by a lot of youth. The culture stand, we have also been transitioning and training them as we go forward, so that they can manage the whole committee by themselves. With a very little bit of oversight. So we've been getting lot of. But as we've been progressing through the years, we have many folks who are joining us, and that's why we see as our success.
Good. So this FIA is like after the parade, do you also have a gala night also before, right?
That is
before or
correct.
after? I believe.
It's after.
After.
It's on
Monday.
it's on Monday night, which is going to be hosted in Royal Albert.
Yep.
Mr. Jasani is also our trustee, and he's also helped FI over many years, supporting us.
Yes.
So the gala night is going to be hosted in Royal Albert, which is going to be on Monday, 22nd, starting at 6 p.m.
If
onwards.
any of our members or viewers, they want to come,
Yes.
is it a price event?
That is correct.
That's
yes,
correct.
that is correct. It's $100 for
$100.
That's exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
But
And also,
in
is there any
$100 we also have-
VIP? I mean, there are some people who want to come as a VIP, so how much would be that price?
That's $250.
$250.
That's correct.
Okay. So viewers, I think FIA, if you can make it on the parade, the next day, Albert Palace, New Jersey, they have a gala night, and it's a great chance to mingle with all other community leaders, and also like beautiful celebrities like Abhishek Bachchan
That's correct.
and Vikram, and a lot of
Baba
people are there.
Ramdev.
That
Baba
is correct.
Ramdev
That is
a lot of
correct. Yes,
thing.
that is correct.
And it's an opportunity to pay $100 and $250, and please do come and join.
It
And
include food also.
yes, and
So-
Lot of
drinks,
entertainment,
yes,
lot of
cocktail.
entertainment.
Appetizer, entertainment.
Yes, and
That's
also
good.
one of it.
And also
We have
it's
a raffle this
yeah,
time
yeah,
for
yeah.
tickets any day for two.
Yes.
We also have a health spa in Kerala for a week free.
Excellent.
For two. And then we have some other goodies, in a raffle, and also we have goodie bags for.
Excellent.
But those goodie bags and everything comes from the people who really appreciate FI what they are doing, and it comes from them.
Excellent. The last question to you is, I mean, every association, such a wonderful big organizations like yours, they always do some back home projects. I know that you are doing one Clean India. Apart from that, have you done any other projects?
It's several things. I mean, we do. It all depends on.
Before that, let me
what
ask you,
comes
are you a surplus when you do that, your fundraising and everything, being 30, 40, 36 years of you're doing, are you surplus or negative?
No, we are break even.
So,
Yeah.
and then you,
Yeah,
you
we
will
are-
not be able to help them.
Yes, yes. But
Yeah.
what we do is we always pick up a cause, and we fundraise it, and we always support it with a full heart.
No.
We all come forward and do. If there's something that the community needs, we always can do a fundraising and support that event. Definitely.
And I'll give you example. When there was a Kargil war, and Hemant Karkare was,
Yes,
passed
that-
away
yes,
in that.
that's all.
So FIA feel a fundraising,
Yes.
event, and then they raised the money, and then they sent it to, the people suffering family of Kargil war. So when things happen, then we do fundraiser special event, and we collect money and then give it to appropriate agency to give them.
That is wonderful. I know that you also do the dance by dance. These two events you do it on
That's correct.
Dance by
Independence Day.
Yep.
No, sorry,
No,
Republic
Republic
Day.
Day.
That's
Republic
correct.
Day.
Yeah.
So that's another
yes.
thing, and as we discuss about young generation, whether we are involving or not. So Republic Day, what we do is we create a dance competition, and there will be judge, 5 different judge from different area, who is expert or who is educated dancer,
That's correct, yeah.
and then we what our goal is that young children, we want to encourage them
Yes.
to compete each other, and they get a good prize. So that way we also involve young generation
That's a good thing.
by,
Yep.
by
Yep.
doing this event, Dance by Chance, and it will happen first Saturday after January 26. So that just keep in mind, and it happen anywhere, either New Jersey, New York, or Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Excellent.
That's
Same
right.
thing, this parade is happening on a first Sunday after August 15. So that is given any year. So please keep that in mind in coming years, that any time you wanted to visit or you wanted to plan, or if your friends living out of state, they wanted to plan, then recommend them they should come first Sunday after August 15 to enjoy the parade.
Excellent. Thank you for coming to our studio,
thank
Mr.
you.
Anand Patel and also Mahesh Bhagia.
Thank you.
And hey viewers, so you watch FIA, Federation of Indian Associations, the world's largest parade happening outside of India. So we all feel very proud. We are talking to those legends here in our studio, and let's all come forward and make the event success on Sunday, August 21st. See you all there. TV5 and Mana TV both will be there. We'll be live telecasting. Please don't miss to watch there. Signing off, Sridhar Chillara.
Before
Thank you.